Oh my gosh.
Did you know that male life expectancy is little under 79 years? For women, British women in fact, it's near 83 years. Difference of 4. If your maths is that good. Alright, how do you feel about that?
That's nearly the same difference as our points.
Do you know what it is for a black man? Do you know that?
A black man, that would be good to kind of work out, you know. But generally speaking, ours is probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and say lower than the average.
In the UK?
In the UK.
Yeah.
Purely based on, like, I don't know,
Guess so.
cultural habits, risk situations, type of employment.
No sunshine.
No.
No sunshine, no fresh fruit.
Okay.
That's true.
This is very...
That was according to Men's Health as well, Men's Health magazine from June 2024.
I mean, I'm not surprised that women live longer than men because they take health a lot more serious than we do. Like all forms of health. As of 2022, the average life expectancy of a Caribbean man in England and Wales was 80.7 years. For an African man.
So I live in the average man.
Based on what I just said.
The average African man, 82.8 years.
Okay. What about in the Caribbean?
In the Caribbean,
Yeah.
big man, they're laying each other down left, right, and centre. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, you can't do average.
can't the average. It's not 80, bro. It's not the same. But I'm not surprised. They take it a lot more seriously. Like a couple of years ago now, I thought I tested the cancer, right? Because I had like a shooting pain in my testicles from like the morning till the evening. And I just kept going for weeks.
For weeks?
Yeah, I didn't actually go to. I went to A&E.
Even every day.
Yeah. I went to A&E.
Wow.
I only went to A&E after I was working one day and I physically couldn't stand upright. I had to I was hunched because I was in so much pain.
So what happened to the package?
Oh yeah. I had like a. It was like a blocked urethra.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay.
That was causing swelling.
Yeah.
So they gave me some antibiotics, and literally a week later,
Gone.
sorted.
Interesting.
And I was like, and I said to the doctor, what can I like? Is there anything I did that made this happen? He went, no, sometimes it just happens.
What? It just stops working.
Yeah, so I can still go to the toilet, but it was like blocked. One tube down there was blocked with something similar to what a kidney stone is, but really small. So it blocked it. And when I tell you, the worst part was, as a heterosexual, cisgender heterosexual male,
You say it right.
was to sit there on a table in A&E with my dick in one hand and my balls just out.
Oh, I didn't even know this happened.
Yeah, brother. And the doctor was just standing there going, right. And I said, doctor, it's really, really, really sore. And he went, okay, when I tell you that my man treated my testicles like a friggin' stress ball, he just, and I'm on the bed going, and he's just going.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Did you finish? At one point, I looked to smack him. I was gonna smack him because I thought, did you not hear me say it? Straight. And he's just squeezing. I'm thinking,
He's tuned out. He's tuned
Yeah.
out for God.
I know that he has to do his work, but I'm thinking, I've just told you it really hurt, and my man just grabbing. I was hit him, and then they went, oh, we don't know what it is, and I was like,
After all that
grabbing, did know what it is. So they gave me some antibiotics and they cleared it up, and it was gone.
That sounds like a
But
rollercoaster.
when I didn't tell anyone in it because I didn't tell anyone that I was worried about it. But I genuinely thought I might have tested cancer.
This is it.
I started writing a will in my head and that week was tough. That week was tough.
And weeks were tough.
But the week, because what happened, he goes, I'm going to give you the antibiotics. If it doesn't stop after 7 days, come back because we need to figure out what it is. When I tell you the antibiotics didn't kick in until day 6, so every day I'm going, I'm still in pain. I'm still in pain. I'm pumping these tablets. I think I had to take a tablet, one tablet 4 times a day. So when I tell you that I was thinking, I'm pumping all these pills.
Taking them tablets like clockwork.
And the pain was still there. I'm thinking, nah, that's it, I'm finished.
Interesting. So what's your advice to men out there in the world who may have a pain.
Bro, go to the doctors, man.
If your nuts hurt, go get them
Yeah,
checked out.
But not even that. Just if anything's different, you need to go check it out because the fact I left it that long was a joke.
And make sure the doctor buys you dinner beforehand.
To the point, I used to say things like, I'm not going to get a prostate exam, but I'm going to have to now.
Oh, shit, boy. Yeah, we need to put that on the show.
What, a prostate? Film it.
Yeah.
GoPro, you got the GoPro.
Strap it in.
That's not a bad shout, you know. That's not a bad shout. Speaking of GoPro, we all agreed off camera a couple weeks ago now, wasn't it? A couple of days ago?
Amy does this.
Man's holding us accountable.
Yeah, man, because I need to put it, do you know what I need to put it on the pod? I need to put it on the pod to make sure it happens. 2025, April 27th, we are running the London Marathon.
I just remembered. As he was speaking, I was like, oh
The three of us are running the London Marathon. April 27th, 2025. I cleared it with the missus because she's going out with the girls for her birthday weekend.
I was hoping you might have forgot.
So we are running the London Missy. I downloaded Couch to 5. I downloaded the wrong Couch to 5K, by the way, because it asked me for all these details about my height, my weight, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then it said, oh, your plan's complete. Would you like to see it? I could, yes. It goes $17.99.
that probably sounds like the correct app, actually.
I said no. And then I found the actual Couch to 5K. It's like,
Okay.
So the reason I put it on because it needs to happen, because when I said it, these two straight away with their bad mind are like, oh, what's the forfeit if you don't do it? What's the forfeit? So yeah. So we're running London Mizzy.
Shit, what is the forfeit?
Yeah.
Oh wait, but if we, I get it now. If we don't,
Anyone dropped? I think the only thing we're allowed. So I think we agreed injury and death were the only two reasons why I'm not running the marathon.
Yeah, true that.
And not getting on the ballot, because I don't think you're guaranteed
Not
on
getting
it.
Oh yeah.
So you
if we
got
don't
backups.
get a place though,
We can
do
still
we
run
just
26
not
miles.
do it, or do we still run?
We still run 26 miles.
Do we just pick a route?
Pick a route and just run it, bro.
Interesting.
We could run that route, just not on that day.
That is the
We
truth.
just run for
Okay.
London. We can just run for London. People do it all the time.
Yeah.
That's the worst case
I
scenario.
know I'm trying to pick holes in what you're saying, but
The London Mizzy.
what's the date again?
April 27th, 2025.
Wow.
That's not far.
Okay.
That's not far.
It's not. The fact that I can't do. To be fair, you're fit.
Bro, I'm running once a week at the moment.
What's the last time I ran? Apart from I just had to cross the road now because they were going to tell me to cross the road. What's the last time I ran?
When did you last run,
I don't
bro?
remember.
That's mad.
I genuinely don't remember last time I ran anyway.
So it's December on Sunday.
Yep.
So you got 5 months.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. I believe so. Because he knows what happens if he isn't.
Yeah. I'm not doing that chili pepper again.
Oh my
Or
god.
anything close to it. I'm not doing that
We
again.
would innovate, surely.
Is
right?
that
No, yeah, but no, that's not. But that was the first forfeit of QLF.
Okay.
That was the first podcast forfeit.
Well, knows if you got
We only go up from there.
You got a
Fair.
pattern of promising things and then getting done with the,
I had to get it done.
you know. So
27th of April is the date.
yeah.
27th of April is the date.
Can we take a second to thank all of our listeners and watchers as well?
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah, that's
Thank you for supporting us when we're still small. That's actually what I want to say. Supporting us now. Anyone that might be watching this in the future or a few years' time that are back watching stuff because we've blown up, shame on you. Shame on you. Where were you when we were struggling?
Shame.
Where were you when we were all still
Shame.
working day jobs? Where were you then? Now you see
Well,
us
I know
doing-
where they were. They were seeing it, but they weren't
Yeah.
clicking like, they weren't clicking subscribe, and they weren't sharing it. They were just
They were just
preying.
Now because you want tickets to the Dominican Republic live show. Now you're watching all of a sudden. Yeah.
Guest appearance from Vibes Cartel.
Get me. He's at Wireless next year, by the way.
I know, because I put on the group chat, we're putting up, I didn't get not one response.
Do you know?
I didn't get not one response.
Do you know why? I'm supposed to be in Lanzarote.
It's supposed to be being the keyword.
Do you know what the mad thing is? So obviously, me, Stace, her friends, kids, like family holiday thing, innit?
Yeah.
And I was like, Vibes at Wireless. And Stace looked at me and goes, so what are you doing? She's a real one. She went, yes, what are you doing? And I was like, oh.
Like that.
I was like, it's like that.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Also,
But when are you supposed to be going there? To
big man,
What
big
day
man,
is
it?
you know damn well I don't know that. I know it's July. That's why I said because it's July as Wireless and
Okay.
July is the holiday.
Okay.
I'll figure all that out.
But you might have to be able to fly out there and see them or fly back early.
I might be able to do both. You're
Make
right.
it happen. Yeah.
I mean, if he's going to be at Wireless and I'm not in Andorra, we're going.
So they've not.
That's a fact. Even if it's a couple of days out, I'll just book the whole time.
Because they've not announced it. He just said in an interview with
That's
Sean
why,
B.
because Jamaicans are brazen. They just say shit and will it into existence. Because Wireless might hear that and be like, should we be contacting this man? Because he's telling everyone he's going to be there.
He'll generate a demand first.
Yeah.
He's playing 3D chess.
Because I haven't seen anything, no posters, no like it's
They
official.
haven't announced anyone.
Yeah.
So him saying that is like, what? Hype.
But if he's there, we have to buy clothes.
That would be jokes.
We have to turn up. We ain't got to wear them. Just have to bring them.
I mean, I'll be seeing them dancing to the music, but yeah. Why did he go to jail again? Can anyone remember?
Nah, he did.
Allegedly.
Acquitted. He didn't go to jail.
Allegedly.
He didn't go to jail.
He's been acquitted, so he didn't go to jail. Legally, he hasn't been in jail. He's been acquitted.
Is that how that's explained now?
Yep.
If you go to jail,
acquitted.
but then you're acquitted, you never went to jail to begin with.
Legally, you didn't go nowhere. Acquitted. Never happened.
I don't know. You're talking like his lawyer, so I'm
Because
just.
Vibe made music, and he just took a break.
Okay.
Gained a bit of weight, partied a bit.
I don't even know if he took a break because he's still running music.
He was, wasn't he? There was still releases happening. You'd be chilling on a random Wednesday, and there's an album out. For Vibes.
He made the Cole Palmer song. I was thinking, what? Listen, Vibes. I don't want to hear none of this new stuff. Yeah, I don't want to hear none of this new stuff. Make sure you drop Real Bad Man. Make sure you drop.
Some of his new stuff is actually hard, bro. Some of his new stuff.
He's gonna play both. He'll play both.
Yeah.
Surely.
It doesn't matter. Actually doesn't matter what he plays, does it? Oh. Yeah, I can't. I need to figure out how we can see the concert, the New Year concert, man.
Oh shit.
Get involved somehow.
The time difference is mad between here and Jamaica, though. So watching it live is not gonna work.
Okay. Make it happen. That's what we gotta do. Just make it happen.
I have a question for you, man.
Yeah, go on.
What's one thing that you were adamant about growing up that you now do not believe to be true?
I don't know about.
Have you got an example yourself?
Yeah.
I have an answer myself, but it's not very interesting. So,
Tell me your answer. Just get on the same train of thought.
well, mine actually wasn't when I was very young. I was younger, but not very young. But I used to believe that the optimal diet was veganism.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Now I do not believe that. Obviously, carnivore.
No. Obviously to us, but it's been 12 years, so they understand. I didn't know what this was until recently.
Swear, I do the carnivore diet. It is a low carb, high fat diet. It is a keto diet or an extreme version. I eat eggs, beef, lamb. That's it. Every day.
That's it as well.
No seasoning, just salt. Tastes wicked.
we flew out to Portugal for the wedding that we keep talking about, the same wedding in Portugal. When I tell you for 5 days, we were all like having to organize 8 people, 4 couples is hard enough. Picking somewhere to eat for 8 people is hard enough, especially because he's allergic to everything. His partner is pescatarian, and Jordan is on this strict diet. So we were struggling. Day 1, we sat down on some riverfront sort of like outside area.
Yeah, Porto de Riviera.
Yeah, Jordan said, "Can I please have 2 beef burgers, patties, nothing, no bun, no salad, no nothing." And I was like, "What?" Jordan's like, "Just the beef, just the patty, just the beef."
The beef on the plate.
Problem was, we went to Portugal. We didn't go to like Portugal, where you're gonna see loads of like British speaking people. We were in Portugal. Everyone was speaking Portuguese. So the English there was minimal, so that was hard enough. Anyway, they bring his food out wrong. But it is just the beef patty, but they still put like the fries and the stuff. He's just not gonna eat it. Sat down to eat it now. Someone noticed there was a hair on one of the patties. So they went, "Oh, sorry, there's a hair on it. Could we get a new one?" And the waiter's like, "Oh yeah, I'll go ask." Walks back. The waiter comes back, no patty in his hand. Looks at Jordan and goes, "Yeah, we can't do it."
No. He didn't say no, we can't do it. He said impossible.
He said impossible.
Can I have another one, please? Impossible. And
we said, "Why?" And he goes, "Oh, it's impossible." then someone else said, what, have you run out of burgers? And he's like, I don't know, the chef said it's impossible.
Chef didn't want to cook it.
Chef didn't want to cook it. Jordan said, because Jordan ordered 2, but all he asked for was 2 beef patties. They sent out 2 whole dishes with the burger without the bun on.
Yeah.
So Jordan said, all I want is just 2 of these, please.
So
Impossible.
we work in hospitality. You know what it's like. When that request comes in, when that note comes in, you're questioning it 10 times. You're like, are you sure? Are you sure he just wants this? You're talking to the waiters, double check.
Yep.
So for them to get it wrong, and then,
All that-
it gets
And
sent
then
back,
refuse.
their ego is bruised.
Yeah.
Outright refusal.
The chef just got vexed. The chef said, I'm not cooking no more burgers.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of the modifiers, wasn't it? That was the beginning of us being known as the modifiers that holiday, where we go somewhere and everything is just getting chopped and changed.
It's all of the menu.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Pescatarian, allergies, meat diet. My wife Stacey, love you to death, pickiest eater, bro. So it's just
And but what was the reason why you went for this diet? What was that? Why did you even change? Why was you looking into that?
It was just a bit of a health experiment at first. Wanted to see how it would impact or affect my asthma. That was it really. I thought, let me just give this a try.
Okay.
That was last year, July. And I just haven't been able to look back since. Feel good, more energy.
When you started, I thought this man's diet's gonna kill him. In my head,
everybody.
In my head, and I was thinking the fact it worked. It worked. I can't argue with you. I've got an answer. Mine was. I used to firmly believe when I was younger that people who abuse substances will die before like 30.
And then you
Wow.
Oh, Chet, I'm so sorry. That wasn't even for you. You caught that. Oh my God. But no, I used to put, like, obviously you see like loads of people who abuse everything now. As long as you come off it in enough time, you can still live like a long life. But I used to think if you abuse substances, you're not making it 30.
You're done.
The way we got taught things in school and the whole propaganda around it, you led to believe that you do that one line, you smoke that one, and it'll just knock you out and kill you. And that does happen, obviously. It's just don't do drugs; it's dangerous.
Yeah.
But the way I was just taught growing up, I just thought if you did that, you're definitely gonna die. End of conversation. Like, do you know what I mean? They're like teachers now. People we see them outside. You see like regular people doing regular jobs that are just out there doing a mazzoline.
Yeah, for real.
And then just hitting up their 9 to 5.
For real. I don't even want to say any names. You remember our maths teacher, bro?
Yeah.
Something I believed when I was younger, but no longer believe now.
Something you were adamant.
Oh,
Yeah,
adamant.
I thought they were going to be dead by 30.
Like a peanut allergy.
That's even more. That's 7 more.
Something you were adamant about that you no longer believe to be true.
I think in my early 20s, I was pretty adamant that owning a house was not a way to go because I just saw it as like they call it mortgage, place you're going to basically pay towards until you die, and then that's it. Like, life sentence vibes. But now, how am I now? 31? And I believe that is not, the common thought for everybody. There's other ways to do it. You have access to more information now. So I learned that actually it doesn't have to be a death sentence where you're just in that one place forever, as you've done, tied to it. It's about understanding how you leverage where you live and what you do and then keep growing. So yeah, I was like, nah, I'm going to rent for my entire life because I can change.
I remember you told me that.
Yeah.
Because we sat down with someone, he said to me, yeah, I don't want to own a house. I looked at him, I was like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't want to own a house?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. He starts laughing before he asks the question. I'm like,
Do you own a car?
no,
Okay, you're not a car owner.
no, not at the moment, no.
If you bought a house and you sold the house, are you a homeowner?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah, you do know. You do know.
If you buy a house and you sell your house, are you a homeowner?
No,
Okay.
no longer a homeowner.
Thanks. I know you're going. I know you're going.
So if you're a son and you lose your parents, you're no longer a son.
Apparently.
We
Apparently.
had, I don't know who's going to make the cut, we had a whole discussion about the riddle from the last episode because Tamar didn't believe the answer was correct. Go watch our episode, I'm not going to say anything more on that. But we had a whole discussion about that whole topic. So yeah,
Well, in this universe, that's how that runs. But in most others, nope, nope. Yeah. So yeah, that's just what I believe when I was younger.
Sick.
But I also didn't know the way the economy would go in the UK in the future. Is that it's basically more expensive to rent sometimes. Your rent can be like £1,500 a month, and people's having mortgages that are like £400, £500, £600. The way that the world has gone is actually owning a house is that cheaper in terms of cash, I believe. But then you've got maintenance issues, you've got other things to worry about, other responsibilities. But the way I was looking at it previously in terms of like, how much you pay per month straight up for anything else, I thought renting was way cheaper.
someone factored this for me. I was at a wedding the other week, right? In Canterbury, Chetton's, right? Literally around the corner from Dion's house, by the way. Literally around the corner from his house. So at this wedding, on our table were a married couple who were both in the army, right? So someone factors because this is from their conversation. They're in the army currently.
I remember you telling me.
The army will give you your deposit for a house.
Just straight up.
Obviously, they take
You
it
got
back out of your
satisfied
wages.
some conditions.
No, you take it back out of the wages.
Oh.
But the point is, I think that's a really sick way to do it.
Yeah.
Because imagine right now, boom, you need to get together like freaking 25 grand right now.
This is the truth.
The army be like, here you go, and then as you can't working for us, you'll just pay it back.
They have the forces help to buy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
As a standard. And how long has that been going on for?
Well, it's on the .gov website, so it might actually be a government scheme rather than.
That's crazy, though, isn't it?
Well, it's crazy, but I believe it because it's like something that they almost have as a standard. It's only recently things that helped about.
They can borrow
Policies
up
like
to 50% of their salary, up to a max of 25k, interest free.
Yeah, that's the kicker. It's interest free. That's
Benefits.
mad, isn't it?
Benefits.
Also, let's not like downplay it. If war breaks out tomorrow, these men are being flown all over the place to go fight insurgents.
Yeah.
So like,
They can
I'm not saying they don't deserve it. I just didn't know that was a thing. That's just crazy. That's mad.